again to another episode of ELA with Miss A. So in our last video, we're talking about drafting, and then we had revising, right? So during the revision period, you're like rereading, right? You're rereading your work, and you're asking yourself questions, okay, in order to decide whether you're gonna do the changes. Then we talked about the arms, whether you're gonna add information or remove unnecessary information or move some parts of it or substitute some words. So now once you've gotten your writing to a point where it is in the correct order and topic and you're satisfied, now it's time to edit. Okay? Time to edit your work. Editing your work is where you start to look at the mistakes closely, the cups. Okay? Most of you know what CAP stands for. Okay? So CAP stands for C, capitalization. Right? U, usage, meaning the grammar part. P for punctuation, and S for spelling. So this is the time you're gonna look at it closely. Now, if you're editing on a computer or using other technology, you can make the changes directly on your piece of writing. Okay? Once again, if you're using a pen and the paper, you can use a ton of proofreading marks. Okay? So proofreading marks are like, symbols. Okay? It's easier. So you will use these proofreading marks. Okay? And you're going to write it directly to the writing if you're using a pen and a paper. You should also use an editing checklist, okay, to help make this task a lot easier and help you not miss any errors. Okay, so here are basic editing checklists to get yourself started. Ask yourself, did I write incomplete sentences? Did I use capital letters correctly? Did I use correct punctuation mark? Do you have that full stop? Could I change any words? Is my spelling correct? Did I use the proper form for the type of writing that I chose? Is my work neat and easy to read? Okay, so these are just some of the questions. After editing your work, you can still check it by letting your peers, your classmates, or an adult read over your work again. Okay? So read it aloud with you or read it aloud with another person. And then it's time to decide. Okay? When listening to it being read, you can again ask yourself if you could use more interesting or descriptive words. You can use the thesaurus to help find synonyms. Okay? So you can, instead of saying that good, the word good, right? Or said, okay, there are other words which has the same meaning to that one. Okay. Also, listen to make sure your sentence length and structure is not the same for every sentence. Okay? So to make your writing better, you can have some sentences longer than the others. But, okay, look at your sentence form. If you think that in that sentence, it's very long, okay? We call it run-on sentence, okay? I want you to avoid run-on sentence. And cut this sentence properly, okay? You don't always have to start them the same every time, okay? The more you vary your sentence or the more you make this one different, okay, from the others, the more interesting your writing will be to read. Once you've gone over your work carefully and then you edited it using your checklist and had others also read it for them to check, it's always better that there's another eyes looking at your work, okay? You are ready to publish, okay? So once you're sure that you're ready to publish, you can proceed to the last step, which is to publish or publishing. Now, if you think you need to do some more, you can always go back to drafting again. It's okay. Then, if you still need to plan, if you think, I need to change everything again, it's up to you. Okay, so these stages, okay, you can always go back to another stage. Okay, So if you're ready to publish, you can now publish your work. Now I want you to watch the next video, which is about publishing. Okay, so that's it. Always practice writing because practice helps us make it perfect. Okay, so goodbye for now. I'll see you in another episode. Always stay safe and stay healthy.